Let's start with me doing
Yeah. Welcome to the game. So we're actually going to be talking about chakras first. I'm sure a lot of people know about chakras, but this game in particular is about finding your energy resonance. We have something called an electromagnetic field that's around our body, and that part of our field is what we're going to be playing with. Some people say like, oh, I'm tired, or oh, I'm sad, or oh, I'm exhausted, or I'm overworked, or whatever. The different chakras can respond to that. At the bazaars that I do with Missy's, usually on the third Saturday of every month, I utilize this practice with all of the people that come through, and it's a lot of fun. I start with this guy. So this is a heart bowl. It is toned, carved, pounded at the frequency of the heart chakra. And it sounds amazing. And you can feel it if you feel it in your body. You could feel where it actually is because it is pulling towards where your frequency is. So it's actually moving towards you. Tibetan bowls are specifically pounded for this awesome thing. So we're gonna use my sister as an example. Go ahead and just relax and just stand all relaxed. Sure, that's perfect. So what I do in order to figure out what resonance you have or where your field is, some people have the auric field and then the electromagnetic field. Depending on where the field is, most people, it kind of goes like just outside of wherever their body is or their arm or their energy. But sometimes people's fields can be way out of bounds because they're overexerting their energy field, so it's actually inflamed and pulling the energy away from you. If it's too close to the body, obviously you're protecting yourself or you're trying to make sure your energy doesn't have too much of an output. So the way that you could tell, I use the Tibetan bowl to make sure that you can find where the field is on the person. So whenever somebody's sitting down, usually we have a table and we have a chair. I'll have them just kind of sit up, but because we get to stand, it's a little bit easier and more fun. So you guys can hear the way it sounds, so I'll let you listen for a second. It just kind of goes. If you move closer to a person, it changes. And it moves depending on the rate of how close it is to your energetic field. See how it changed? And it changes again. I'm in her field when I'm doing that. So her field is right here, which is actually a little too far out, but that's okay. We're gonna heal it right now. So the way that I have you heal it is with the grounding exercise. I don't know if I made it up or if I saw somebody else do it, but it's my favorite exercise to do. And I'm gonna have you guys all do this too. Basically what you do is you rub your hands together and you just rub them. Keep rubbing them. You're gonna make them real hot.
Yeah, I love doing that.
And then you're just gonna hold your hands open like this. And keep it open for all of you. Perfect. When you're doing this with your feet planted, what you're doing is you just charged up your energy field and you're pushing electricity out of your body. If you have something in your field that does not belong or does not need to be inside of you, you will automatically repel it out of your system because you just sent an electrical charge into your body. So I'm gonna let you guys do that for a second. And I'm gonna play this to all of you while you're doing that. But keep your hands open. Yeah. And I'll come to each of you. You'll notice all of your sounds will be different based off of what your field is doing. Yeah. Yours is really tight to you right now.
Whoa.
That's kind of cool.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chill, chill, chill. Yours is like out here.
Interesting. Rich. Oh wow, yours is also tight. Cool. So what I'm doing while I'm doing this is I'm basically electrifying your system on an amplified level. The sound, the bowl, is actually pushing and riveting your energy to amplify whatever is inside that does not serve getting pushed out. So what you guys will do next is you'll take your hands and you'll place them over your heart. After we push out all the crap and I go around you and play the bowl, basically what you're doing now is you are refilling yourself up with your own electrical current. So your own energy is recircuiting itself into your body. And you'll feel it. Because you're basically, now that you pushed all this stuff around and it's moving, it's almost like a water that's been turned on and it's moving all the way now through your body. And depending on what's going on with each of you, which I'm kind of just noticing what your chakras are doing, I can see like which of the chakras you guys need, depending on what's going on with your energy. I know, I think I'm gonna do heart for you. I'm gonna do Miss Deb first, then I'm gonna do Allie. I'm gonna do sacral for Allie. But, so this is a heart tuning fork. It is tuned at 136.10, and it's the 4th chakra. You don't really need to know any of that, but basically the heart chakra has a specific tone or frequency that it resonates at, and the tuning forks are tuned to that specifically. So what I do, usually, wherever the chakra is I'll put it on the front and on the back to realign the energetic field or that chakra, get it all tuned up, put back into place. And I like to do behind and in front because it goes all the way through if I do that.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Did you know that she needed the heart because of what you did with that bowl?
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't know how it works in my head.
Yes.
Depending on different people, which I would love to eventually teach this as like a practice, the bowl will play a specific sound based off of what chakra it's kind of fluctuating. And you can tell by the way a person's body language is where there's something not aligned. So I look at how are you standing, how are you receiving me, how are you receiving the bowl, where are you reacting when I play the bowl, and then if I see like a specific reaction, like say for you, I feel like for you it's mostly throat right now. I could tell based off of how you move your body which chakra is like, oh, I need love. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I do. We're gonna do sacral for
that
Allie.
was amazing.
Give me a little chart up there. And then obviously if you know where the chakras are in the body, you play where they are. So the ovaries for the female is where the sacral is, or right above where the tailbone is. You could play it there, you could set it on there. I'm just trying to retune it. There's another layer to it as well. We have masculine and feminine parts of our body. The right side of your body is your masculine, your do, your act, your how to move in the world, your how to initiate. Your feminine side is the left. That's how you receive, that's how you intuit, that's how you observe, that's how you feel. So I can tell also, depending on if this thing isn't playing or if it's overplaying, I could tell which side is not doing well, which for you is your feminine. You need to rest. And you could tell based off of like, I don't know, it's the way this guy plays. I can't really show you on camera, but what you'll feel it in person. If it doesn't play enough, like if it doesn't go like loud and keep going, then it's off. And it's slowing down immediately when I go over here. So for me, it's her feminine that needs relaxation, healing, charging. She needs to slow down more, whatever.
And learning to receive more.
Receive. Exactly. Rich, I'm actually gonna give you solar plexus because if you're tired, we're gonna just give you a little bit of a boost.
Rich doesn't get tired.
Solar plexus is in the stomach. It runs the intestines. So also, I don't know if you've not been eating well, but just kind of
It's his birthday weekend.
tuning it in. Oh, that's cool. You have shirts. I like your shirt.
Tell Missy to give you one.
We are at Missy's Mysteries, by the way. She has cute shirts. Can you feel it?
So what?
The the movement.
The frequency?
Yeah.
A little bit. But yeah, it's a little slower, but it's okay. I'm just giving it a little tune. You actually feel pretty balanced. You're masculine and feminine. I think you're just tired. All right. Let's see. I mean, you do feel pretty good, but I'm almost wondering, just to kind of play around, maybe some third eye jazz, just to tune it up a little bit, because you're always using it, so we'll just tune it up. So the only chakra that I am very cautious with, and I'll tell that to everybody, no matter who you are, it's your third eye. I don't want to come at a person with a third eye tool, because your third eye, if you're psychic, it's wide open. So you don't want to come and poke someone's eye out. You want to be very gentle and soft. So I usually start away with the third eye. Don't know why, that's just what I feel. It's very intuitive. I feel like that's just logic. You don't want to poke somebody's eye out, right? So gently moving towards the person, making sure they're comfortable, making sure they feel like they're ready to receive it. And then I just kind of find where his third eye is hanging out. Sometimes people who are psychic, super psychic, and use their gifts, their third eye isn't necessarily on their third eye. Probably around you. Which right now it's over here. Cool. And it'll react. You can't really see it on camera, but it'll move by itself, or it's pretty cool. I can feel it because I'm holding it, but it's kind of cool. I love it. Give it a little tune up.
My right ear was like, ooh.
Woo! And being a little gentle just so it's not overstimulating.
I could feel it all the way over here.
Yeah, it's the most powerful, I feel, in my opinion, of the chakras.
Yeah.
Because it's just so, it's potent. Anybody who's spiritual, you could pretty much feel it from a mile away. There are rotes, definitely. I think being able to find comfort, maybe, I don't know if you do tea or anything, but just some mint tea sounds pretty yummy for you right now. And for you, it's definitely your masculine. I don't know if you've been doing way too much, but
My masculine seems to be out of whack a lot.
yeah, I can feel that. So whenever somebody feels like they're overstimulated or like there's a lot going on too, what I'll do is when I do these energy healings is I'll try to amplify the area that I feel like is out of whack. We can have holes, we can have scrapes, cuts, we can have people attached to us in our field. And when I'm playing the heart bowl, what I'm trying to do is make your aura and your bubble as fluffy and malleable as possible to cover all of that stuff up. So if you have holes or cuts or whatever, I'm just trying to seal them up. Which is why your hand over your heart's important, because what you're doing is you're pushing your own frequency through your body that helps me amplify that.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Was my masculine and feminine
Pretty good.
balanced? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you feel pretty balanced. I would say you are slightly dipping in your feminine right now, but they're pretty close, like from what I feel. You're responding pretty well on both sides.
Thank
I think your third eye is being very masculine
you. Yeah.
because it's like trying to connect or do something. It's trying to move stuff is what I think.
Yeah. It's very busy always.
I'm gonna go hard again just for a little more tune-up. It's funny, I know you're wearing green. Sometimes that helps too. If you're wearing the color, it's an amplification. The heart chakra is a fun one. Just like your heart has two valves, two arteries, you have two parts of your heart chakra. There's something called the high heart, which is where your grief center is stored. Your high heart is actually pink, and then your pure heart or your center heart, it goes straight through your chest, like where your
Hello. Hi.
sternum is. Hi, welcome in. Sorry, we're doing a little activity. I don't know if you want to join. It's fun. It's fun.
Oh,
And then Jaden, I'm gonna do root. That way we can have Missy say hello to the person. Okay, go ahead and do the heart. Hold it for me. Perfect. Okay, root, different ball game. Your root is in your tailbone. It's a fun chakra to mess around with. A lot of people who feel like overstimulated or like they're doing too much or like they're moving through the world and they're always having to go, go, go. The root chakra is one of the best ones to play with. This technique that I'm showing you guys with the rubbing the hands, hands out, hands over heart. And then the last step that I'll show you is you'll seal your field. You'll put your hands together in prayer and you'll put the thumb over the chest. That will seal your energetic auric field, which I don't want him to do yet, but that's what you guys could do. It basically closes the field around you with all of that yummy work that you just did. So with the root chakra, that is the best thing you could do is to ground your field. And
So
that
thumbs to the chest?
yeah, that technique is really fun. Gotta find yours because yours is a little. There we go. A lot of people that need to get like chiropractic adjustments or have a lot of spine issues or kinks in the body, they need a lot of root chakra work because it helps them ground themselves into the earth. Feels good. Woo. Fun, fun, fun. So yeah, that last part of that technique, like I said, you go rub, open, heart, and then seal. And I'll show you too. I'll show you in a second.
Okay.
But that's how you do that grounding technique. It's good for all the chakras, but it helps with making your field malleable to be enclosed with your own energy, no foreign entities, no cuts, no bruises, no holes. That's what's good for. Any questions before I show her how to do it? No, you're okay, sweetie. You're beautiful. Thanks for coming. No questions? Cool. That completes the activity. Thank you.